This week's videos are sponsored by ACORNS, the money app that makes it simple and cheap to make small yet significant investments.
Hello. We're back to cover Madea 3. Madea Goes to Jail. My name is Aaron. Who are you?
I'm Greg.
I don't know what's in store. Leave a like, leave a comment on this video. Thank you so much to the guys over at Praper for cutting down these highlights. Want to be super sexy like Madea in her pantry dress? You want to go over into Patreon so you can sync up with your own copy where Greg and John cover so many things.
Gotta say, I'm surprised by like how many subscribers we got from the last video.
Well, got so many subscribers. Thank you guys so much.
Patrons as well. So
really,
yes. Surprisingly.
Thank you guys for supporting us in this journey. We've had a blast doing it, and we like that you guys like us watching it.
These are fun.
If you want to have some more fun with me, Greg, and the rest of the Reject team, you want to go over to our social medias. We got the Snapchat, we got the Instagrams, we got the TikToks, where we do some stuff that's a little bit different than over here, okay? We're getting crazy. We're doing dances, we're doing sketches, we're doing our heartfelt movie experiences. So you want to go check those things out. We got one more thing. Greg's wearing a shirt. He's wearing a shirt that
chesty shirt.
A chesty shirt. Me and my friend Joanne designed. I don't have a chesty shirt yet. Well, for reasons we
don't understand why.
We don't understand
why he doesn't got it received yet.
But I'm getting it. But we're both wearing green, and that's what matters. Go support chesties and go pick that out. That's all the things. All right, guys, rock out with your Glocks out. Here we go.
It's a good song.
Tom Jones.
Oh, is this the first Tyler Perry Studios movie?
I think it is. I don't remember seeing that logo in the other two movies.
Of the Madea films, at least.
Madea, Tyler Perry.
Right thumb, left-handed, four fingers.
Talking about that little lady.
Madea's always looked old.
Always been a troublemaker.
Always something nice to say.
Finger twisting assault.
This is not her first arrest.
No.
That's the cover of one of the movies. It's the cover of Viola Davis is in this.
Oh, okay. That's exciting.
Oh, no way, really? She was a dancer.
Wow, I believe it. Madea got moves. And a wrestler.
Champ.
Madea's lived a life. That was a wide variety of experience.
That might be one of the inspirations behind Madea is the fact of her versatility.
She's so much bigger than them.
Is Madea not?
Is Madea and Joe in the car?
A high-speed chase right now? Okay.
Yeah.
That old lady is crazy.
Oh, you can say that again.
This already feels more like a film than the other two.
There's a increase in production budget quality for sure.
I trust we reviewed our cases over the weekend.
It's actually cool to see a room of law enforcement full of African-American people. You don't often see that in movies.
Ooh. She was an ugly baby.
Petty theft at 9. Illegal gambling at 18.
The different eras.
Identity theft.
Oof.
Insurance fraud.
Okay, everything except attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
Damn. I believe it.
The list goes on and on.
She's a full-blown criminal.
She's lived a life, Greg. She was on the edge.
Who wants it? Don't all volunteer at the same time.
You're supposed to be helping me out.
You're supposed to be helping me out with this.
Linda, all you.
Thank you.
Let's congratulate our Linda Davis on her 89% conviction rate.
Wow.
That's a pretty high ratio.
Numbers like that, you'll be DA one day.
Foreshadowing.
How many of those people were rightfully convicted?
Ooh, we're not going to address that in this movie. That's another movie's problem.
We might address it. Who knows?
Guess after this case, it's just you and me, Tanya.
Oh, good. That'll give me time to talk you out of these taffeta bridesmaids dresses.
You're getting married?
Like them, don't you, baby?
Oh, they're together.
You know you're gonna need a best man.
I told you I got brothers.
Okay, but your brothers have not been the kind of friend that I've been to you, man.
You choose your family.
The only reason why you want to be in my wedding is because you want to be seen.
That really hurts, but you're all right.
I've seen this guy in sitcoms before.
I know the governor's gonna be there. I know the mayor's gonna be there.
Get out of here, man.
Come on, man, hook your boy up.
Please, I need you to be my usher.
But I don't want, listen.
Could be a groomsman.
Could be a groomsman.
Uncle Joe, are you all right? Uncle Joe. And you're not supposed to be smoking around oxygen.
Oxygen is everywhere in the air. Every time you light a cigarette, you lighten it in oxygen. If you ain't got no oxygen, the fire won't work. Learn some chemistry.
Some chemistry, stupid.
My blood pressure. That's what the doctor say. Smoke to help my blood pressure.
You gonna fool around and blow you and your blood pressure up.
That's right.
I don't know, medical marijuana can actually be pretty good for you.
It came straight down from heaven. God sent it down and he sent Viagra, he sent this, and he sent that oxygen. And you put them all together, you'll take a woman to heaven and back.
In some ways, the medical marijuana is more natural than the oxygen take.
You both hand in hand. Joe's doing it right.
He made the birds and the bees and the flowers and these trees.
Some about the makeup looks different.
Bars. What do you mean? Looks more real? I think it looks more real.
Why were y'all running from the police? Madea, what happened?
Corey, you know that your mama been running from the police? She's a hoe. Popo, if the Popo comes, she run like a hoe. I just saw the news. What is going on with you and Madea? What's happening? Are you all right? No, I ain't. I can't feel my big toes.
Madea's already on probation. I don't know what she was thinking about.
Well, she going to jail this time. They gonna lock her up, press her down, and shake her together and run it over. Gonna be in her bosom.
Oh my God.
Too much?
Yes.
Oh, wait, y'all go ahead. Finish saying what y'all was saying.
His goatee. Something about it. Also, this scene feels like a play. Granted, this is a play. It's just I'm feeling that translation.
I'll say it feels
Adaptation.
more cinematic, though, than the approach of the prior one. But Tyler Perry's a playwright at heart more than he is a screenwriter.
You better behave yourself while I'm going, you understand? What the hell I'm gonna do? I'm so high, you look like your real daddy right now.
What you mean by that?
You look like your real daddy right now.
Miss Washington, you were arrested for prostitution.
Oh, no.
Maybelline, back at it again.
Was arrested several times before. Okay. Candy?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I need to pass this case to my colleague. It seems that I know this defendant.
Hey, what's going on?
I know her.
How?
That is an awkward situation.
It's your ex.
Miss Washington has been arrested twice for prostitution. The people request no bail.
This woman was simply walking home from the bus stop when she...
Stank eye.
Bail is set at $1,500, cash or bond until trial date.
That's unreasonable.
Miss Washington, if you manage to make bail, you better be back here for your trial.
Way to get this girl a better wig. Goddamn.
I don't know. Color and the fakeness of it kind of goes to enhance the character.
Hey, bro, if the Lord get me out of this, I'm going by the church.
You better mean it, too.
Even the split screen looks better.
Lord have mercy, how you doing?
Mabel Simmons, you come before me more than you go to the doctor for a checkup.
Listen, I done changed my life. You ain't got to say nothing. I am living for the Lord. And all that he has done for me. My soul cries out, hallelujah, thank God.
So fun.
I told you that if she came back before me again, she was going to jail.
You're weak ass. You're supposed to be a lawyer. You're supposed to be getting me off. You weak ass. I gotta get me a real lawyer.
Right, there's nothing you can do. She's going to jail this
I feel
time.
like Madea has to learn responsibility.
Apparently, Your Honor, our officers forgot to Mirandize her.
I was waiting for Miranda to come in and nobody came in. Ain't nobody Miranda me. Miranda wasn't even in the room.
Excuse me?
We were fighting for our lives, Your Honor. That old woman got the strength of any man.
I believe it.
I've got to let you go.
You gotta let me go.
But I'm going to suspend your driver's license indefinitely.
You gonna suspend my license. My license been suspended here. You ain't doing nothing.
Don't say that in jail. Don't say that in court.
What that gonna do? I got keys.
Get her out of my courtroom now. You're free to go.
Free to go. Look at my neck. Hold on.
She does assault officers.
She couldn't stay out of trouble if you paid her. She'll be back.
Is Madea gonna have an arc this movie?
Well, with the amount of blame that she placed on her lawyer, I think she has to learn accountability.
Who's this?
This is Mindy.
Mindy.
Wait in the car, baby.
There's Viola.
Viola Davis, 2009.
She's only 14, Josh. Found her in the bus station, put her out in the street.
I think the job that you're doing with these girls is great.
It's just me trying to do the work of my Lord.
I know you make them proud.
Can help out Candy.
It's Candy.
Candy, this is Ellen Holmes. She's a minister, and she helps get girls off the street.
Here's my card if you need anything.
Do I look like I'm on the streets to you?
No, but you look like you work in the streets.
Damn.
She does. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I ain't got no time for no Jesus jokers, aight?
Fine. Then I ain't got time for you either, sucker.
That's not very Christian of you.
Wow. She seemed really offended by it.
So you bail me out?
Yeah.
So where you want to do this? We can go to your car.
That's not what he's suggesting.
What about, like how you been, how you doing?
Ain't no man asking a woman how she doing unless he wants something. So what is it? What you want from me, Josh?
Damn, you been hurt.
What are you doing out here on these streets, Candy?
How about you don't worry about that? I gotta go.
The Lord is so good.
Yes, he is.
It's so good he delivered your mama out of the belly of that Jesus.
We're going to church Sunday, huh, my dear?
I ain't going to no church.
You said that if the Lord got you through this, you was going by the church.
And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going by the church.
So when you coming?
We just did.
Ooh, Mabel, the Lord is just so mad. You just make the Lord mad.
But, my dear, you can't make those type of promises and break them.
Do me a favor. Put the shut to the up.
I'm telling you, when she get in trouble, then she come running to the church.
No. Madea ain't finna get no more trouble. I ain't finna have that.
She has to get in trouble so she can overcome her ways.
I was reading this pamphlet from the courts about anger management. Women get older, our bodies don't produce as many hormones as it needs to stay calm and have stable mood.
Is she actually going? I don't think she's going. It's never too late to stop being stubborn.
I'm telling you, you need to go see one of them doctors. They gave me one of them, what they say, Brian, Coca-Cola-ostomy.
Colonoscopy.
You had a colonoscopy, Mr. Brown?
Now, you know they check my prostate? Maybe you need to get your prostate checked, too.
Women don't have a prostate, Mr. Brown.
Cora, I'm telling you, Madea got a prostate.
Is that like a meta joke on
Tyler Perry?
The fact that it's Tyler Perry playing her?
Probably. It's interesting seeing, because I'm used to seeing Mr. Brown within the sitcom, because it's a show called Meet the Browns. So seeing him in a film context is different, because he's another heightened character like Madea or Joe.
Why you bail me out of jail?
Because you're a friend. I don't understand why you have to do this.
Y'all exes or something?
I mean, seems like it.
You really have tricked yourself into believing that night ain't ever happened. Well, Josh, it did happen, and it changed my life forever.
Oh, was she assaulted?
Hey, baby.
Yeah, what you doing with my client? Is his relationship with her going to cause problems within his relationship with his fiance?
Candy, this is my fiance, Linda.
You marrying her? That'll never work.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta go.
Well, the movie seems to be doing this illustration of systematic injustices against the poor, how you often punish the poor, high bail, not offering rehabilitation services instead.
Honey, you are an assistant district attorney. You should be hanging out with the likes of those people. What are you doing with her?
She's an old friend, and I was just trying to help her out.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go being all uppity.
I think it's doing the thing that I said.
These people, they will never let you forget. And as long as you let them do that, you will always feel a sense of obligation to them. Now, am I right or am I right?
Ugh. You're gross.
Well, whatever it is, they were afforded the same opportunities you were. You did something they didn't.
Linda, it's not always that simple.
Exactly.
That's called privilege and opportunity. Not everybody's afforded that.
I know Joe ain't having no party at my damn house.
So this one's also talking about not forgetting your roots.
Mm-hmm.
That it doesn't, to not afford yourself a superiority complex only because you have gained success.
How could you have a party? I know Madea would be sad. She's losing.
Hey, sexy.
Get out of my face before I throw this all over you.
Oh, now you want to get key, huh?
Her husband is right there, man.
Nice.
Hey, sexy. You want to spend some time? What kind of work she do, Cora? I'm a prostitute. Oh, Cora, give me that all. Devil is a lie. The blood. Mary Magdalene, Cora.
She a Mary Magdalene.
Just stay calm, okay? Just stay calm.
Don't have no nervous breakdown.
Stay calm, my dear. Just stay calm.
Oh, come on.
Well, what the hell is Joe? He know I just got out of jail.
Oh, no.
So when I saw the news, I said, they done locked my sister up, so I'm gonna invite all these people over here so that she can have a good time when she come home, and I'm so...
It's literally got a pimp bug.
He got the bug.
Joe, what you doing? You all right?
It's smoking out of this pipe.
Just, you look calm. You calm?
Woosah, Madea, woosah. Oh, she had to be somebody else. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That guy's all partying with his cup in the air. He having a good old time.
Well, she's going to go to jail for that. That's what got sent her to jail, right?
Definitely.
Ladies. All right,
So prostitution is a very heavy part of this movie. Okay. At least exploring the downtrodden in a more meaningful way. We haven't really gotten to do that since the first one with as Tyler Perry's ex-wife.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Ellen. It's my friend Kansas.
Oh, she got new hair.
We've met.
Why you all in my business?
I'm just here to help.
So you're gonna give me some of the Monaco?
May I have some, please?
You sounding all educated. Here's a voucher for some food if you need it.
Emphasis on the need.
You want drinks?
Why?
What is it?
Lady, don't you be touching me. You don't know me like you need to back up.
Whoa.
Odd editing.
That was missing move there, huh?
Yep.
I know, who is that fool? That woman right there? She's real. She be around all types of boys, addicts, and she treats us all the same. She preaches down at the prison.
Man.
Come around.
Tell her to get off the streets.
You know what I noticed about Tyler Perry with his use of Christianity, but even more so in this movie, is that it's not so much about pushing Christian beliefs, but it's more about the support system that it creates.
Oh, definitely. It's a good observation.
Tell me again, why are we doing this? Trying to find somebody to help her get off these streets. We got history. Not like that.
I mean, you gotta understand why your fiance might be a little bit uncomfortable with this.
We're supposed to be looking for vacation spots for your honeymoon.
We are.
No, we.
I understand both sides. Granted, we don't know exactly the whole history of what happened with them, but...
While I don't agree with the classes and philosophies that have been spewed, I still understand that fiance would be uncomfortable with helping out a girl you used to know who's now a prostitute.
Yeah, I'd still like to know what their relationship is or what happened between them.
Did you find any places for the honeymoon?
Negative.
She ain't for you, brother. She ain't for you. You want someone who has a heart.
I was looking for some of Candace's family in Texas.
You're still talking about this prostitute?
Babe, why are you calling her a prostitute?
That's what she is.
But it's not her identity.
If somebody needs help, you try to help them out.
Okay, you know that you can only help someone that wants to be helped.
Exactly.
Those people don't want help.
Honey, why are you calling them those people?
People like her from that side of the tracks.
I'm from the same street. We were in college together until
Sweetie, that doesn't make any
You're
difference.
lacking empathy.
Sweetie, she's not like you. It is her own fault.
Candace Owens. I'm sorry. Oh, what?
You've always had things handed to you. Until you've been on the streets, you really wouldn't understand. It bothered me seeing that woman on the street.
As it should. I'm with this man.
I don't want to hear about this girl anymore. Now, you've helped her enough.
You won't hear about it again.
Grant, is there other ways he could help her that's not directly involving with her on a day-to-day? Yes, but I understand why he has his heart wanting to help somebody he used to know.
I mean, the bigger problem is within the system itself, and it could be a boundary crossing line as well, especially because she's not asking for help.
Fair. Maybe she doesn't know how to.
You ain't like the rest of us, Candy. See how you be reading them books? Seen you talk to 1,000,000 people. I've seen you talk your way out of all kinds of stuff. If I get off these streets, you gotta get off these streets.
Something about this part of the movie feels the most like an indie movie to me, and I'm kind of into it. Like, I really hope they both get out.
Well, I feel like she's gonna die.
Or she's, yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna die, and then her death's gonna inspire her to actually get clean. Oh no! Ah, I hate when that happens. Climb the trash can. Climb the trash can.
Think you can hide from me?
Oh no!
Whoa!
Oh no!
Pretty exposed shot.
Now get your ass out of here. No,
What
not.
you want her to do? You want a real woman. You don't want her.
Ouch.
That was.
How do you think you're going, girl?
Oh whoa!
Something tells me Madea is gonna befriend her and be a source of inspiration.
I hope so. Oh no! No!
Disturbing.
Oh, poor girl.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, poor Candy.
What are you gonna do for me if I let you go?
What do you want me to do?
You belong to me. And if a slave want to be free, they got to buy their freedom.
Oh, that is sadistic.
I want you to get cleaned up. All right, go on, baby. Got this nice party I'm gonna take you to.
How vile. He does tend to illustrate these stories of women in violent situations of abusive men where they have to develop self-worth.
Yeah, she's gonna get help. She's climbing out the window.
It's having a film noir touch to this, huh?
Where are we going, Candy? Damn, with the sheet still on her too, or that towel.
Yeah, it can feel quite degrading. But at least she's searching for help.
I
Oh, she's gonna call her friend. Yeah.
Wow.
Conflicted within your relationship.
They go to sleep fully clothed.
They do. As God intended.
Hello. Hey.
He just shoves her off.
Are you serious? Where are you? Okay, I'm coming right now.
This ain't gonna be good. But also, I don't like your fiance, so you have a good heart. You're a good man. This is dicey.
Man, you know a woman grew up privileged if she doesn't wake up out of bed like that. No paranoia. No what the hell's going on.
Sleeping like a baby.
Out of the ones we watched, this is undoubtedly the best shot one.
I think this is also the best one period so far. Because I feel like the first two had echoes of similarities between the type of characters and relationships we're dealing with, just kind of spread out amongst different characters, whereas this one feels more diverse within its subject matter.
There's familiar themes, but it's placed around different archetypes. You got the guy who's helping the girl who's in a violent situation in need of real help.
And we kind of have that
yeah.
the other ones as well.
Yeah.
Fair. It's
I
told
think,
differently, but...
Yeah, no, it's different. It's not like a rich husband this time. You know?
Yeah, it's not a...
And it's dealing more with the system as a whole.
In certain areas in the black community. And I think more specifically within Atlanta, like this, even though he has his archetypes and certain things that he goes for, this is kind of emblematic of some of people's real experiences in Atlanta, which is why people gravitate towards Tyler Perry's films.
That's what I mean. Even though themes can be similar, it creates a catharsis and familiarity.
Baby?
Brought her inside. Snap, snap.
What? What's the matter?
Oh, she went pissed.
Is that my robe?
Oh. Linda, I told you. I'm the only one that can help her out.
No, Josh. You know what? You have some decisions to make and some thinking to do. I am leaving.
She definitely heard all of that.
She's not your type.
How do you know what my type is?
I know you, okay? And she is not it. She's entirely too much of a princess.
It's not a black and white situation. He's kind of like crosses some boundaries.
He's a little bit. Yeah. I think she's right, but I also don't think the situation's the greatest.
It's not black. Like there are parts where she's totally right, and there are parts where it's like, it's kind of messed up what you're saying.
We spent every day together when we were kids.
Best friends. Used to be best friends.
Candace, people change.
I know that's right.
I feel like this is going to involve them having a relationship, but I really would like it for them to just be friends, but I don't think that's going to happen.
She's having withdrawals.
She's shaking you cold.
This ain't the cold shakes.
When did you start using? When you got out of school?
I had to find some way to cope, just like you. Ambition, working 2 jobs.
That became your vice.
Did that so you don't have to think about what happened.
Avoidance.
That's an interesting concept you got.
Josh, I don't want to talk about this, okay?
You're all in avoidance.
Yeah, some people, I feel like a lot of people don't really develop the tools to cope with their experience, so they either go into vices like drugs or find something healthier driven by ambition, like overworking to occupy their mental space.
You remember that bed and breakfast that we were going to open in Savannah? I was going to buy it and live happily ever after.
So why didn't you buy it?
I couldn't find a job and I ain't had no money. I met this man. He said he loved me.
Oh, no.
He said he was going to take care of me.
Was that the first man to prostitute you?
He said that if I loved him, that I would be with him and his friend.
Yeah.
Turned into his other friends without him, and then strangers.
Yikes.
It took me 4 years to get away from him.
Cece, I'm sorry.
Boy, are those tears in your eye?
Don't cry for me.
You better man up. Don't you sit over there feeling sorry for me. At least I get paid for what I do now.
You do not get paid for what you do.
You pay for what you do.
Very fascinating. Just dealing with these circumstances. It's a really harsh reality that she's dealing with.
Yeah, it happens though.
Understand why that's why I'm gonna get you one of these. It's a reminder on how to treat people. WWJD.
What that stand for? What's wrong with Jermaine Dupri?
Did you see that?
Stay calm, Madea.
You better go get that fool.
My dear, he gonna get his. No, I can't.
Car.
He gonna get his. Look at him, rush. He got stopped by the light.
Is he gonna run through the light?
Do we know this person? I bet we do.
Excuse me.
Hey, fool. What?
You just cut in front of me. Did you see that?
Go to hell.
Wow.
What? Did you hear that?
Did you show him your bracelet, Cora? Cora, I didn't raise no punk. You better go get that fool.
I'm not no punk, my dear, but
Cora, you ain't gonna be no punk.
I'm not no punk.
Oh, damn, Madea.
Don't do that.
Oh, at a church at 2.
Run. Okay, just a quick moment.
Building it up. See, fascinating because trafficking in the world and is obviously a seriously disgusting problem. And then it's also a big problem in America as well that actually seems to not be talked about that much. And so to have a character like that explored here.
What are you, size 5, 6? Why?
Yeah, it is different, especially as a main character.
We both set up a job interview for you.
We have companies that work with our ministries to get women off the street.
Who said I wanted to be?
Candy, you said that's what you wanted.
Well, I told you. Sometimes women like her say one thing one day.
Women like her.
Okay, wait, what you mean, girls like her? You don't even know me.
He's like you with a problem. Say one thing one day and another the other because you're on that stuff. You go first.
I know. She knows she has to give tough love, though.
Candy, if the public defender can show the judge that you got a job, and they may even suspend your sentence.
I told them that I didn't need to come here and see you, okay?
Well, I don't usually.
It's Dr. Phil.
But when I saw this tape of you getting arrested, I thought, I have got to talk to this woman. What is wrong with you?
Oh, my God.
Why are you so angry?
Is it improvised?
What is wrong with you? Terrible therapist question.
I don't get angry. I keep trying to tell you and that judge that I do not get angry. If somebody do something to me, I do something to them. That's just common sense.
Why do you feel the need that you got to get somebody all the time? It's like, get them.
Everyone's your enemy.
If they got me, I got to get them.
Well, what you call getting got is a whole lot different than what other people call getting got.
Well, when you getting got and somebody done got you and you go get them, when you get them, everybody's going to get got.
I feel like this
When they
improvised.
didn't get you to begin with, then you're getting the gotters when they didn't do anything to you
Yeah,
to get
but if
you.
the goddess get me, I'm going to get my Glock.
Well, all right, look. Let's just talk about your childhood.
Let's deconstruct Madea.
Let's talk about your childhood.
Deflection.
So what was your childhood like?
What was yours like?
Oh, my God.
Do you sleep well at night?
Do you sleep well at night?
Oh, my God.
Can you stop? Can you just stop?
Can you just stop? Can you just stop?
God damn.
I think we're done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
that's
it.
good.
Wonderful to see you.
Yeah, well,
yes,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, great.
Come on, Corey, let's get the hell out of here.
Avoiding me, right? I can explain.
Look, what if I had a who was a friend of mine and he's in town for a month or so and he needs a place to sleep, so he's on my couch?
That's different. Come on now.
So what do you want me to do?
I just want you to let this go.
I feel like if it was my fiance, even though like this is boundary crossing, I feel like I just explained the history of what's going on. I don't know if that would help, but at least give her some insight into where I'm coming from.
What's the deal?
Just says here that you went to college.
Yeah, I did 2 years.
What happened?
You're looking disinterested.
It's also hard to get jobs if you don't have job experience, and this perpetuates people not being able to find jobs.
You don't finish anything. So why should we hire you?
Listen, man, I just need a job. You gonna give me one or not? It's real simple.
How bad do you want it?
I know this is
got kids.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I won't ask you to do anything you haven't done 1,000,000 times. I've seen your
Wow.
record.
You're garbage. You're a horrible person. You deserve better. Get out of that office, please. Yeah!
Oh, wow.
What happened? Your Christian help ain't so Christian.
Damn, she was right outside there, too.
This is what your A-word gets. Supposed to help these girls. You know how you set her back?
Abuse of power.
God, where do you turn when even the system that's trying to help you?
Feels like self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, see, I told you.
I need to go to the store.
That child gonna leave you to starve to death. I told you when you little, and the way you were treating her, she gonna leave you to starve to death one day.
He looks so weird, bro. I don't know what it is about this one.
I think he looks more real to me.
I'm still at the hair salon.
What the hell are you doing at the hairdresser? You've been there 5 hours. Your hair ain't but 1.5 inches long. What the hell they doing to you?
Can I have some me time, please?
Some what? Some time for myself. Did I ever ask you for some me time, Cora?
Oh, no. Here we go.
Did I ask you for some me time when I had to hit that hole every night trying to bring some money into this house?
Oh, man. Don't leverage you being a mom against her. She doesn't owe that to you. It's just your responsibility as a mother. It's what you signed up for.
I don't need you to bring. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm going to go to the store myself.
You can't go to the store. You're not supposed to be driving.
Who the hell you think you talking to telling me I can't drive? If I feel like driving, I'm driving.
She's going to jail.
I like them shoes.
Oh, who's gonna piss her off? Wow, you're the worst. Has that ever happened to you?
Not like that.
Lady, I know damn well you saw me getting ready to take this spot.
I saw you. I took it.
Ooh. Do you think you'd say something?
Yeah. Undoubtedly, yeah.
Excuse me. I said I was waiting for that spot, lady.
Well, it's my spot now, Grandma.
Oh, she gonna beat some ass.
Lady, explain something to you.
No.
She gonna make me tell the K and the B off of this Kmart.
I actually like this shot. This is good. Shot. She's praying to God. What are you about to do?
Is she gonna move her car with the forklift?
Gotta get even.
Got to. She gotta get her get back.
Are you insane?
Didn't I take that was my parking spot?
Now that is cathartic.
Old woman, put my car down now.
Okay.
My husband is a police officer.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Is on his way right now.
I ain't scared of no po-po call. The po-po ho call.
You said call the po-po hole.
After those flowers and those chocolates.
Yes.
And that great movie.
Candy's gonna be in the apartment, isn't she?
That's good, because I do not like it when you're mad at me.
Well, I don't like being mad at you.
Princess.
I think there's aspects to this relationship that needed a little bit more fleshing.
She's
withdrawing. She needs help.
It's me, it's Josh.
Seems to be a lot of conversation that they need to be having.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You gotta be sorry. Just try to.
Rest. I promise I'm trying to stop.
Not the hair rub. Oh.
You've never done that for me.
What are you talking about, Linda?
This care that you're showing her.
Oh, brother.
I like this conversation. That's an important conversation to have.
Linda, there's nothing going on with us.
I have to go right now. I can't do this.
Where are you going?
I can't do this.
Linda.
I don't blame her for feeling that way. But to me, I feel like they had problems in their relationship before she entered.
Definitely.
My stepdad would be trying to get me, and you protect me, please.
So this is really the main story of the movie. It's not about Madea going to jail. It's this. Medea's the subplot.
I think that's every Madea movie we watched so far. She's more just some centerpiece, but she's not the main character.
Yeah, I guess they could make Madea the title character to get people into the theater.
She's smoking a cigarette.
Yes! Let's go with the pantry dresses back, baby!
Tell you what, I ain't going down without my head. Come on, you bad. What
Oh,
you
come
gonna
on.
do? All right, you have right for me.
You got the whole SWAT team to get her. Like, you have the comedy to like bring the levity back up, but it's like these small moments in between the prime story. But luckily, this one, in spite of that fact, feels more focused overall. It doesn't have like three things going on. It's really just this plot and the Madea plot.
It feels more focused overall, and it doesn't tonally conflict at all for me, at least, because Madea is, at the end of the day, a fleshed out character and not just a skit.
Yeah. We are seeing her in more comedic moments, but yeah, we've had enough experience with her to know that she's a fuller character.
Good morning.
You scared me.
What are you doing here so early?
I am preparing for court.
Uh-oh.
We, Candace Collins. Sarah Lester. Wait, whoa.
Is something gonna happen with them, or is he gonna tell the truth about their history?
Yeah, Sarah Lester's case was closed a couple years ago. Are you padding this woman's file with a closed case?
Chuck, let me handle this, all right?
That's not cool.
So wait. Is this how you've been winning all your cases?
Wow.
That's messed up.
I'm not gonna stand by and let you do this, okay? I gotta.
What? What do you have to do?
Ooh.
Don't you forget your bar exam, baby. Remember how you cheated? Don't try me, Chuck. I have the proof, and I will use it.
Wow.
Why are you doing this? I mean, this woman has done nothing to you.
How would you know that?
She's stealing my man.
You know what a binge addict is?
No.
They could stay clean for long periods of time, and then something sets them off, and they can go off for days.
They go right back down. Yep.
This is a disease that has to be cured. And if you're in it for the wrong reasons, it's going to destroy you so fast. I'm going to ask you again, how deep is your commitment to this girl, Josh?
When we were both back in college.
Finally getting the story.
I was the only person that she knew at the school. And I knew her from the neighborhood. You know, the other students, they really used to make fun of her. I started getting embarrassed.
He always looked out for her. Oh, no, they did something to her.
I started avoiding her.
He's making up for that.
We were having this, like, big party. You know, they told me to invite Candy over.
I see.
They told me that they would, you know, like, keep her company while I was gone, and...
Oh, no.
I came back that night, and I went in my room. They were... and I didn't do nothing about it.
Wow.
Well, I was like, Candy, I'm sorry. I never told her I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
This is his way of saying I'm sorry.
Blames himself for her entire life after that point.
I bet he feels like he set her on the trajectory for everything that she attracted into her life after that.
Oh, man. Yeah, let's let that linger for a little bit. Shit. Yeah.
This is not Judge Maybelline. This judge is tough.
How tough could he be?
All rise. The Honorable Judge Mathis presiding.
Both of these are real TV judges, too. This makes this funny.
There's a movie we skipped in between, right?
Mr. Brown. Meet the Browns.
So it might be from that, yeah.
He's also a real judge, like a TV judge.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So is Maybelline, too.
Yes, ma'am. I don't even know how you still on the street.
Your Honor, the reason
I'm talking.
Yep. I remember Judge Mathis. Yeah. And Maybelline.
I'm not familiar with them. Yeah.
Talk to there. You think he talking to y'all? Better get it. Baby, be quiet.
Madea.
Yeah, he's very no-nonsense type of TV judge.
I don't have time for this. It's time for some sentencing. Bailiff, what time you have on your watch?
5 to 10, Judge.
5 to 10. That's your sentence.
Oh, damn.
5 to 10, jeez.
So Tyler Perry's a very big dude.
Oh, hey, baby.
Thanks for letting me borrow this.
Yeah, I'm
still baby.
17 years.
What, babe? It was only 2 counts,
Sweetie,
babe.
you didn't see her New York sheet. It is as long as my arm. I'm so sorry. I really tried to be lenient with her.
Wow, you're a horrible human being.
Yeah, you're pretty awful.
You know, maybe it's for the best. Maybe now she can get her life together.
Garbage person.
Maybe you're right.
She's still at your place?
No, she left.
Maybe now I can stop being mad at you and we can go back to planning our future.
Ugh. The friend out there over making faces in the background, he gonna tell him the truth. You can't marry that girl.
She's terrifying. That control. All is lost. Back on the streets.
Hey, sweet thing.
What you looking for?
Good time.
Oh, no, Candy.
Hey.
Oh.
She's going to go to jail. Medea's going to help get her out of it, just like I thought. Medea's going to befriend her. And I feel like then we're going to start getting, because we've had antagonistic women, now and I think we're going to end on notes of sisterhood.
Okay. Yeah, we do have this theme of Madea helping like downtrodden women, so that would make sense. That would kind of track with the consistency of what we saw in the first 2 movies. 17 years though, damn. Like I hope she gets like a deal. Like they repeal it and she gets out early because obviously she set her up because she was insecure about their relationship. But understandably so, but he should have told her what was going on. But I understand the guilt for why you wouldn't want to admit what happened. That's Sofía Vergara?
Yeah, I think it's Sofía Vergara, yeah.
Guess this myself. The hell you smiling so much for? You the Martha Stewart of prison or something?
I'm Dee Dee.
Oh, wow.
TT, how you doing? I'm May, but everybody call me Madea. Hello.
I'm so happy that we're sharing a cell. This is your bunker. I made it for you.
What? Who is this? This is weird.
Because you making a bunk don't mean I'm giving you nothing. You ain't getting none of this good stuff. You understand? You put your hands on me, I'm going to punch all that Spanish out your throat.
You're so funny.
What did you do? You too peppy and crazy to be in jail.
Ain't no oven in here. How the hell you make a brownie?
I have my ways.
No, thank you.
Yeah, hell no. Put me in a different cell.
How long you have here, my dear?
They tell me I got 5 years, but I'm breaking the hell out of here first chance I get.
I wouldn't tell people that.
You seem like a nice, sweet person, honey. What the hell you in here for? Stealing flowers?
No. Murder.
Drugs.
No. I murdered 18 men.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You what? To ATM?
You went to an ATM?
18 men.
Like at a time or like?
18 men. I'm one of the first female serial killers. I'm going to be here till I die.
Yeah.
Hey, which one's yours? You could take either one.
Oh, our friend.
Donna?
What are the odds?
Wow.
They gave me 17 years. For what? I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Nah, that ain't right. They had to trump your charge.
I don't know what happened. I just know this ain't right.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do for 17 years in here?
Unfair incarceration for small crimes.
She teaches classes here. You should come.
I ain't trying to be in no church.
Remember at the top of the movie when I said 89% incarceration rate and I said how much of that is fair?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I was wrong, guys.
Cute little thing.
Get your hands off of me.
Feisty.
Now leave her alone. That's my
Is
friend.
he talking to you?
Young man, this little lady don't want to be bothered with you. Now get on up and go on back to where you came from. Now go on.
Who you think you talking to, old lady?
I guess nobody told you that I'm Madea. Mud to the damn DEA. You understand that? And what I want, I get. Do you understand me?
Oh, she gonna run this prison?
I will come across this table and rip out your urethra tube.
Urethra tube.
You gonna get broke the hell in, but
We'll have our time.
yes, we will. I look forward to it. Officer and a gentleman. Get the hell on out of here with Alba and the 2 chipmunks.
Interesting to see Tyler Perry dressed as Madea making those jokes.
Hi, sweetness.
Oh, listen, I know you ain't talking to me. She must be talking to you.
I ain't finna let her take my virginity.
Old lady, you know who you talking to.
Yes, I do. I'm talking to you. You better back the hell up out my face. Go ahead on.
Leave me alone.
Go ahead on, bro. Go ahead on.
So when you coming to see me, sweetness?
Young man, if she don't want to be bothered with you, why the hell do you keep talking to her? What is wrong with you?
What you gonna do?
She don't know karate, but she know karate.
What? You...
Never thought I'd see a Madea fight scene.
Come on, you big helper.
A handheld Madea fight scene. Wow. A winner at that.
What's going on in here?
We not doing nothing. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm just telling her how good God is. Shabba-dabba-dabba-da.
You speak them tongues, Madea.
Now, last week we talked about the first steps to forgiveness. Did anybody know?
Acknowledging what was done.
That's right.
Nicely done.
You know, when you don't forgive somebody, you give them power over your life. They're sleeping at night and you're walking around. You all know a little bit of my testimony. 16 years living on the street, addiction, prostitution. Hurting every man that did anything bad to me until one day the Lord spoke to me. And he said, forgiveness is not for the other person.
It's for you.
It's for you. And the longer you hold on to it, the longer you hold on to the pain and the past and the hurt, you hold yourself back from being free.
Well, I can't forgive my daddy for what he did to me.
Forgiveness is such a big part of his movies.
Forgiveness is not for them, it is for you.
Well, I can't forgive him. You don't know what he did to me.
Lord, do I have to listen to all this melodrama?
Huh? Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, Reverend Doctor, Bishop, Preacher Lady, whatever your name is. But this child over here talking about what her daddy did. Honey, your daddy is somewhere living his life and you on lockdown. Honey, you in jail because of what you did. Learn how to take some responsibility for yourself.
Are you doing that, Madea?
Your mama and your daddy done gave you life. That's all they were supposed to do. No matter how good, how bad the life was, it's up to you to make something out of it. Suck it up and shut the hell up.
But you don't know what he did.
Her talk.
Wow.
Thank you, Biggie Smalls.
When you call me Big Papa.
You're such a gentleman.
Earn the respect.
Stop being the victim. That's all I got to say. I don't feel like preaching all that stuff. I'm gonna leave that to you. Matter of fact, I don't even want to be here. But I got to get out of here because this is working on my this is working on my nerves. Sorry, God.
She told you.
All right.
5 years later.
Letters on letters on letters on letters on.
Do you write her every day?
Every damn day. Now the title's relevant and appropriate.
Funny ass review.
That's great.
Oh man, she's speaking.
Wow.
With a cigarette in her hand.
We doing a real time jump, man. This is wild.
That are inspiring.
I like this one, dude. I like this one more than the other two.
Yeah, me too.
Man, I think each one has gotten better for me.
See, because he's on the journey of trying to forgive himself while she has to try to forgive the people in her past, but each is for their own as well. Self-forgiveness is probably the hardest one.
So you're getting married soon, huh? Good luck with that.
I really don't know what to say. I feel like I keep letting you down.
Then everything's gonna work out for good for you. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I believe that.
I know I do, because, Josh, I gotta believe in something.
Exactly.
You can believe in me. No, I wasn't there that night. I guarantee you that'll never happen again.
Oh, man. It just makes that one night where she escaped from the hotel room hit even harder.
Did you know that they were gonna do that to me that night?
A much-needed conversation.
Josh, I needed you. You weren't there for me.
Oh, my God. No. No.
You never came for me. You left me there. You didn't protect me.
Oh, my God, no.
Please forgive me.
I was mad at you, Josh. I was so angry for so long. But Josh, I forgive you. You gotta go on and you gotta live your life. And I gotta live mine. I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. I gotta change my life for me. Now you go get married. Be happy.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Have a good wedding day.
Oh, man.
That theme of, especially with the women character being victims, but growing into their own self-empowered strength to realize that level of resilience, I would say. He's exploring similar themes, but I think they're better handled than the other two.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's a lot better executed.
It's like, yeah, it's like refined.
Hey, I was looking at Candy's file, and
he's gonna tell her on his wedding day that she was doctored.
Something's not adding up. The girl gets 17 years.
Oh, on the wedding day is crazy. I don't even know who would be more mad at, my friend or my fiance. On my wedding day, brother, after I spent all this money.
Oh, he's going to confront her in front of everybody?
I guess so. Embarrass her in front of her friends and family. This is a whole ass mess if they do what they think they're about to do.
Well, time to confess before God.
There's no angels this time.
Whew, he's right there.
He is right there.
It's going to be awkward as hell.
The couple has written their own vow. These vows are from the heart and will bind them together forever.
You're a lying bitch. Oh.
I thank God for you every day. I promise to love you in sickness and in health. I promise to give myself only to you.
I mean, that's just so cold-hearted to do that to a human being.
And I promise to be honest.
Honest? I go off and say honest.
You are a wonderful woman.
Oh, you're a good guy.
But you are a conniving and a manipulating human being, and you disgust me. This beautiful, insecure woman, she padded charges on a case that she handled, sending somebody to jail for time that they did not deserve.
That's crazy. Not the church organs in the background. Get off me, woman.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be getting me.
Candy, come here. Come here.
Kiss Candy. Yeah. Whoa. This is not the way it's supposed to go.
I gotta get you out of here. I gotta take you home. You understand me?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna get you out of here. Linda is the last person in my life that I'm gonna let hurt you. I'm gonna be here for you.
I like how we started off with "You're a wonderful woman."
I love you.
No touching.
I know that face. We so expressive for saying so little. It's awesome.
Gonna get off Madea as well.
Let's hope so.
Yes, I belong to another call. It was when I was reviewing Candace Washington's file.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna start a movement and get her off early.
Over each case gave sentences. The goal of the district attorney's office is to see that these 7...
And then they're gonna get married.
Do it, time to blow
17 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to the ride.
Steve Harvey. Back when he was still doing radio. The View. Wow.
There's been yet another free Madea rally. Now, come on. Okay, she carries a gun. She has to carry it. But she has to carry it.
Joy Behar's been on there that long? Damn. 2009, huh? Back when Sherry Shepherd was still on The View, and I don't remember that girl's name.
Says she bears all those arms. She got guns. She just cut people down. And she was not the only one.
You know what's funny? Madea quoted the color purple in the last movie.
District Attorney Linda Davis was indicted today by a grand jury, and the charges include fraud, tampering.
No way.
But at some point soon, Linda Davis will have to turn herself in to the authorities, and she will be officially processed.
Oh, TT.
And at some point, she will stand against the wall of shame and have her mugshot taken.
Should be in here.
Andrea Thomas, Candace Collins, Mabel Simmons, and Elizabeth Bryant. There's been an investigation in the DA's office that has led to the overturning of your convictions.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know if it ever happens that quickly, but okay, I'll take it.
You know, a better person to ask is Kadir.
With the pantry dress, go Madea, go Madea.
Does she know the celebrity that she's become?
Maybe from the inside watching the news.
All this stuff to try to get me down, but you can't keep me down. Praise the Lord.
Well, she spent months in church, so it's not like foreign to her now. Yeah, they don't stay for the press, though. Yeah.
Linda's awful.
You don't know what happened.
What do you mean I don't know what happened? I saw it on tape. I saw you forklift a lady's car out of a parking space. You go on to another space. Do you have to be in control all the time?
No, I don't have to be in control all the time, but that was my parking spot. I wasn't going to another space.
It's not just about you all the time.
In my world, it's about me. This is Madea's world. It's about me, Dr.
It's true. Tyler Perry says so.
So you weren't angry when you took this lady's car and flipped it over?
Not at all. I was calm as cool as cucumber. I was sitting there smoking a cigarette.
Are you crazy?
A little bit.
Okay. What about your childhood?
What about your childhood? But they told me I have to come here and see you, so I'm here.
Why?
Because the court made me come.
You forklift a woman's car!
He's trying not to laugh.
You took the parking spot.
Did it have your name on it?
You didn't see it.
Did it have your name on it?
It had handicap, and that matches what I had in my car. She just took it.
There's a spot right next to it.
Yeah, I believe the handicap part. I got that.
Oh, wow. What are you trying to say? You saying something's wrong with me? Didn't you see me walk in here?
Then what are you doing in a handicap space?
Because it was closer to the door.
Oh, he broke.
Yeah.
It is the improvised scene.
Yeah. Because Dr. Phil flubbed over his words. That's how I was like, okay, yeah, this just feels like improvised. Well, he's not an actor, so they got to do something that feels more organic to him.
It's easy for you to get bothered, isn't it?
No,
it doesn't take a whole lot for you to get bothered.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I beg to differ.
Do you sleep well at night?
Do you sleep well at night?
Okay. All right. Look.
Are you getting angry, doctor?
Yeah, I'm getting angry. Answer the question.
Answer what question?
This isn't working.
I don't think it's helping either. I told the judge I didn't need to come here.
But you're here.
Yes, I am.
It's a very long scene.
Yeah. They're just like, we got to use it somewhere. We got all this footage.
What they gonna do? Did you see me? I'm 6'5". What the hell they gonna do?
6'5"? Damn.
I say what's on my mind.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Oh, my God.
Okay. What is there? What are you, a parrot? Is there an echo in here?
No, there's not a parrot. There's not an echo. None of those things are in here.
He's a good improviser, though. I will say that.
I know he can play. He can keep up with Tyler Perry.
I was talking about Tyler Perry's a good improviser.
I'm more impressed with Dr. Phil because Dr. Phil is not a professional improviser.
Well, he's just used to being on TV, so I imagine it's just like a normal session for him. Not normal, but like.
You are a psychologist. You have studied with the best of them. You done been all over the world.
The fact that they're able to go this long, though, is impressive.
Okay,
that's enough. I've had it. That's enough. We're out of here. You're fired.
You're fired.
Dr. Phil Trump.
Wow, that's timely.
I'm going to tell the judge that you would have to get better to be crazy.
I would have to get better. Wow.
It made me stop for a second. Like, wait a minute. Wow. You have to get better to be crazy. That's a conundrum of a statement. This is how you ensure people will stay for the credits. Ha ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to shout out today's sponsor because it is an app that I have been using since before we partnered with them, which just makes my job easy. And I just get to share with you something I really do love, and that is the ACORNS app. Because money's involved, I researched them extensively to make sure like they got to be legit, right? You can find so many positive reviews on them. There's one person here, they themselves gave me a very positive testimony about how it helped get them out of a bind once that they were in. And I can say that, I don't want to actually show but I have the app just as evidence, because one of my favorite things about it is how easy they make it for investing. And that's something that I think is really important. It's really hard to get ahead in life. For someone like me who doesn't have a 401k, who really does need to invest money so that way I don't have to just work for money, but have money grow for me, have money work for me. It's an absolutely amazing start. Best part is you don't need a lot of money to do it. You can literally start with your spare change. They make it easy to automatically start saving and investing for you, your future, your retirement, your kids, whatever it may be that you want to invest money for. Like I say, you don't need a lot of money. You don't even really need expertise, which is the best part. ACORNS recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals, then automatically invest the money for you. So it takes a lot of the stressful decision-making fatigue out of the process. I just love how I can let it do its thing, and then I can just check in with my app like a month later, a couple months later, see how their awesome dollar roundup or whatever my money investments I've gone into. Literally, it's just awesome to see it grow. Plus, now you can open an ACORNS Later IRA and get up to a 3% match on new contributions. So it's extra money for your retirement. Cannot stress it enough. It's made investing, especially as a jumping off point, super easy, super stress-free, super straightforward. It's all about small steps today making a big impact on your future. Because from ACORNS, mighty oaks do grow your oak. So you can head to acorns.com/rejects or download the ACORNS app and start saving and investing for your future. There's a link in the description box and pinned comment. A little disclaimer too, I gotta say, because financials involved. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote ACORNS. Investing involves risk. ACORNS Advisor LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. I highly recommend this app, so please go ahead, download it. Thank you again.
Alrighty, guys, we have just watched Madea Goes to Jail. I'm sorry, Tyler Perry's Madea Goes to Jail. If you were listening to this on Apple or Spotify, make sure to give us 5 stars. Also go to rejectnationshop.com so you can get shirts and tees like these, like the chest tees, because we designed that, me and my friend Joanne. Go support the CJAX and all the other things, cool stuff that's over there. Gregory is on his phone. He's making notes. He's making observations and statements. Greg, what did you think of Tyler Perry's Madea Goes to Jail?
What did you think of Tyler Perry's Madea Goes to Jail?
What did you think of Tyler Perry's Madea Goes to Jail?
I was asking you what you think.
I really liked it. I really, really liked it. I thought it was very, I would say, like, thematically had some similarities to the other movies, but I think it was executed a lot smoother. It did it in a way that was a lot deeper. We got to address some social issues that were very prevalent within not only the Black community, but I presume Atlanta, especially in 2009. I'm sure some of those things are still relevant today. And I really enjoyed the fact that it was a lot more focused, and I feel like it had a much smoother pacing. Nothing aside of us going through the montage of them being in jail. I don't really think there's any montages in the movie. I will say the only thing I understood it because I'm like, okay, it's like kind of tropey and it's kind of expected, but I kind of wish they would have just stayed friends. I didn't need the lawyer dude and Candy to get together, but you know, it didn't bother me that they got together. Madea is the glue. She's like the kind of static character, but she always drops some wisdom, and you know, it's always a pleasure. I think they're getting funnier. We've kind of moved away from like the mid to early 2000s sensibilities of humor with like all the fart jokes and some of those other things, and we've kind of elevating. And some of the jokes still, a lot of the jokes worked for me. Just having been familiar with Tyler Perry's TV shows and just certain things I've grown up with culturally, and yeah, I really liked this one, like genuinely. I liked its themes of forgiveness, and I like that, you know, people are warranted of a second chance, and you know, these things of guilt that people deal with as well. And yeah, I don't want to say all the things, so that's just my little topper there. Jeff, not Jeff. You're not Jeff. I'm Greg.
Jeff. I don't know who Jeff is.
I don't know who the fuck Jeff is either.
Who's Jeff? I don't know. I don't even know. Like, you know a Jeff?
I know one Jeff. No, two
did
Jeffs.
Did you see Jeff recently?
I did see Jeff today. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
Okay. We're not
yeah.
about
No.
Jeff.
I think that out of the three that we have watched so far, I would say this is my personal favorite one due to just overall as like filmmaking. I think that the pacing is a lot stronger and more focused of a narrative. And one thing for me is often tonal conflict. I always kind of understood what Tyler Perry was going for because he loves to do stories with familiar themes, right? Trauma, hardship, social commentary on, you know, being black in America, resilience. There's a lot of things that he loves to touch on consistently that I think like, okay, so part of what he's aiming for is to depict a drama and show that, well, in real life and family and hardship, there's still also humor that can come out of it, whether that be a dark sense of humor or just people's natural personalities. And I think that this one managed to capture the things that he had always aimed for the best, while there's like commentary on, you know, the additional side that it wasn't really like he talks about, like, you know, domestic violence, physical assault, sexual assault before. And this one to me it had more of those, not to me, it is in the story about trafficking, which I was surprised to see implemented into here, but also a lot about institutional biases and problems with incarceration, how a lot of the time it is very punishing of those in poverty and punishing of those in certain societal groups. When a lot of times it seems like you could offer rehabilitation, a lot of times the sentencing, the duration of it is very much unfair, corruption within the system, while also still managing to keep because what he didn't do was make fun. Whenever they had the main storyline, right, with the guy and the main girl who was the prostitute they're trying to get clean. And then you have Madea. And the only time this story wanted to be funny was when it was dealing with Madea, whenever Madea was on screen.
Right.
And I think they had a really great handling of that, to just mainly cut back and forth, because they had that one story and then Madea, one story Madea. So what you have in terms of a plot structure is a convergence of two stories that land at the prison, which ultimately dives into female empowerment, sisterhood, things like that I thought were obviously topics that are touched on in the other Tyler Perry movies, but I think with a much more refined focus. Like, kind of the subject that I think of what Madea represents is he has these things with the women, the main women in the films, which are usually they are a victim of some type of abuse, usually some type of domestic assault, you know, and then they have to like grow strength and they have to become self-empowered. And I think like Madea represents who he imagines women of victimhood to arc into, you know? And I think that's what makes Madea so weirdly, like, reliably warm and funny and strong at the same time. Like, he's all the embodiments of what she's all the embodiments of what women usually arc into in his films, I think. And so, yeah, I think this was probably the better one of them all.
Yeah, I agree. Very, very well spoken, Greg, about the observation of the experience of Black women within Tyler Perry's films. I think that...
Well, I lack emotional intelligence.
What? Show you, motherfucker. Intelligence this, bitch.
What do you think of that?
Mic drop.
That was off the dome.
Shit. Oh man, dude. Yeah, but I think what you said was very well said, and I think it's interesting exploring the different facets of women who go through hardships within the different contexts. You know, there's like the one who's like financially dependent upon the husband who was verbally abusive to her and didn't treat her well, and there's the physical abuse within a marriage or a partnership, and then there's the woman who's gone through hardship from an early age, and then this old rekindling of a relationship. And it's interesting because it didn't do it didn't and didn't, like the trope of the dark skinned Black man being the bad guy and like the light skinned dude one being the good guy.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, right.
It didn't do that.
Yeah.
It kind of reversed it. Like the light skinned Black woman was the bad guy and the dark skinned woman was the good guy.
Early on, I was like, when's he gonna hit her? You know? No, he's
so
good.
I'm like, okay, like and it feels like it's been a very long time since I've seen some of the Madea plays. I don't know if I've seen the play of Madea Goes to Jail, but I'm wondering how much of this is a direct adaptation of that play and how much of it was a change for the screen version. Because the first two movies had a lot of stuff that was very spread out, and I imagine on the stage version there was room for those things to kind of get played with a little bit more because they had like 3 or 4 different storylines. And I wonder if this one was like, okay, let's just like reel it in because we really need to focus up because this is a film format.
Yeah.
And you know, we have this very serious thing, this very comedic thing, and I liked the fact that it came to a convergence point of that serious thing and the comedic thing, and then found a way to have both of what they've been through be relevant for the theme of the movie. And yeah, and having Viola Davis in it, I thought was great, you know, because I didn't know she was in a Tyler Perry movie, but 2, she's just been a great actress.
She's
like
always so good.
Yeah,
she's like
every time I see her,
never bad,
never bad,
ever bad.
Classically trained stage actress. You know, another movie I've seen that I've heard is great that I've always wanted to watch is Fences. I've heard her and Denzel are really good in Fences.
Yeah.
But
wow.
yeah,
well, she's amazing in it. That's her famous cry scene movie. Yeah, I think that again, other themes that have been explored in the other ones, Christianity, forgiveness,
for sure. Yeah,
and the concept of forgiveness here, I think, is just so well done. And between the two main characters, I thought they had very powerful monologues where they did break down. It really felt like, especially that guy, the first time he had the confession, it felt like this was the first time this character is
saying that,
sharing this story, like especially the repetition before he actually started unveiling it, I'm like, oh, that sounds so real, and his performance was very great in this film. I really liked it a lot, and the idea of self-forgiveness as well is a hard thing to do, and especially I think in Christian ways of thinking, it can be very hard to forgive yourself, and so I love the way they actually honed in on that theme. I thought was stronger here. I remember in Family Reunion thinking it was kind of weird with the messed up mom being at the wedding and then pushing this idea of forgiving her right then and there because it's like we have to. And there's just something about it just didn't ring right to me about the handling of that character and forgiving her there. And this one just felt so much more believable and grounded and nuanced. And as well as with the Christianity, like it didn't feel like the movie stopped to tell me about Christianity. It actually made more sense. I always felt that's what he was kind of going for in the last one, because that's one thing. I think I've said it to you before too. It's like I hanging out with like black people who are Christians. I actually I vibe more with that side of Christianity because it seems like it's done something culturally to give a sense of like hope, and especially in America with the history of slavery. And then I've seen so many people where it's like that has given an inspiration of hope to something to cling on to that brings a sense of true community, and not kind of and I think it's because of the antithesis to how I grew up with Catholicism, of it feeling a little bit like guilt driven. And so watching it here, I was like, yeah, this is what felt like I was picking up on, was that it's more about the sense of community and belonging and uplifting rather than you got to find Jesus and here's what the Bible says, you know? So I think this was really well done on that front. I think this is really like all the things that I always thought were kind of funky in the other two. I have fun. I think they're fun to watch. I think they're really fun to watch. But this one, I felt like I could take this more serious.
Yeah, whereas the other two kind of felt like more melodramatic. This just felt like drama.
Yeah.
And
I think he had an awareness of that, especially because he has the melodramatic line where he's like, I don't want to listen to melodrama. So I think he, as much as Tyler Perry's been accused of not, I mean, he's pretty obviously not someone who likes criticism, but, from my understanding, I think that's one level of criticism he might have taken to heart, of like, okay, maybe for film this reads as melodramatic or over dramatic, like sensationalized dramatism, and perhaps we need to make this a little bit more subdued for it to be more effective.
Yeah, I think the only scene in the movie that the dialogue and performances didn't work for me was like the scene where after essentially Candy gets assaulted and he's like, you're gonna be my slave and like you're gonna be here forever. I was like, this feels very on the nose,
a little heavy-handed.
That was the one scene that felt heavy-handed to me, but everything else for me really worked.
Yeah, I think sometimes, like, I think the relationship at the end of the day with the main bad woman and the main guy, I'm forgetting everyone's name, I think that could have been, I always understood what they were going for. Sometimes I felt like
nuance.
I think a little bit more dialogue, a little bit of punch up on dialogue could have helped make that feel more real, instead of like, come on, man, you got to be aware of why this is bothering your fiance.
Yeah.
You know, and like you got to be aware of that, and she also has to take into some consideration. I mean, her character makes a little more sense by learning what her past choices were. Like, okay, no wonder you'd be just so like in your lane about it. But yeah, sometimes I felt like it sort of lacked a little bit of nuance in the relation, in the dialogue of their back and forth, because it was a little bit one note of like, baby, you don't understand. Nah, I'm not into her. Oh, she's here. All my attention's on Candy now. And it was kind of like a lot of the scenes.
Yeah, kind of felt like it kept repeating for sure.
Yeah.
I agree with their relationship could have added more nuance, and after hearing his confession, why he didn't say anything, because he just felt so much guilt about what happened. I'm like, yeah, because the fact that you don't feel like that is your partner and best friend, and you can't tell her that, I feel like that's kind of a testament to maybe that's not the person you should be with, because
absolutely
that should be it should be a safe place for you to be able to express any of your stuff, if not most of it.
And I do agree that I do kind of wish it ended on them not being in love, Candy and him.
Yeah, because like it didn't seem like it was going that way, and especially with
when he kissed her, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was shocking. I was like, oh, okay. It didn't seem like it was like a romantic thing.
Yeah.
So like he just really cared for her, and then his friend was like, he's not in love with her. Like I was like, okay, that made it seem like, okay, there's like this misunderstanding here. I'm like, oh no, I guess he just is in love with her, and his friend just doesn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what that was about, but yeah, I really enjoyed this one.
And there's some really funny moments.
There's some very funny moments.
The forklift moment has got to be one of my favorite moments,
hands down. Also her waiting to get arrested was also really good for me.
Yeah.
Okay, we watched Madea 3. I guess don't matter, Greg. Let us know in the comments down below.
That stays, baby. David Gandy. You know, if there's anyone here at our Patreon page who I could see dressing up as a black woman I totally think it would be David Gandy. If you guys haven't seen David, he is as white as they get.
Yeah.
If you were like, who are those white suburban males who didn't vote in the election this year?
It's David.
David, it fits that look.
That's right, he does.
He's just so white and Christian. So Christian white. So I totally think if Tyler Perry ever needs a day off, you could totally step in.
A day off.
Yeah, Madea off. It's actually pronounced Madea, you racist.
Oh,
so
a Madea off.
But if you could have someone to step in, I really feel like it would be really funny to see you do it. Because let's face it, man, we need someone who's willing to be the next nutty professor. And I
we
feel
need
like
you in more costumes.
that's
honestly.
you.
You shouldn't just stop at an old black lady. You should have you should be like an old guy.
Well, I mean, look,
and also
David. I mean, think about it, John. We're always complaining about all this like race swapping. We gotta even it out. So now we gotta have David Gandy take over the role of Madea.
That's
moving
right.
forward.
That's right. For equality's sake, you know, you can be everything as one. You know, you can be David. You can be Madavid. Madavid goes to jail.
David goes to jail.
That's good. I like it.
But then he's let out because he's white.
That's true. They're just like, what are you
Never
doing
mind, we
here?
made a
Go
mistake.
home. Get out of here. Are you crazy? Try not to do whatever you did again, and we'll be good.
Yeah, Madea
honor system
is wrongfully arrested for 10 minutes. Is the star of David Gandy's movie. David, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving because, hey, there's so much to be thankful for.
Truly. Like you.
Like the whiteness. Love you, David. I love you so much. I want to kiss you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.